I think that I'm gonna use my glass, otherwise I cannot read.
Oh.
So I'm not young anymore. So, my name is Henrique, I'm from Brazil. I'm gonna present a project, drinking water. I'm gonna start the presentation making a question. Who needs water? Everybody needs water, such as nature, agriculture, and people. Why do you need water? That's a simple answer, just to survive. I'm going to show you some slides, and I'm going to read the information on it. Although 3/4 of Earth's surface is covered with water, basically less than 1% is available for humans. Most water is salty, frozen, or inaccessible in the soil and atmosphere. The World Health Organization estimates that 1.4 billion people lack access to safe drinking water. About 2.9 billion are without access to an acceptable means of domestic wastewater and fecal waste disposal. The same organization also estimates that 80% of human illness results from insufficient water supplies and poor water quality caused by lack of sanitation. The main goal of water management is to provide a sustainable supply and conservation of high quality water. After some considerations about how important water is, at this time I'm going to talk how can we supply water by building dams. Even though we have other ways of water supply, such diverting water, removing salt or salt groundwater, building dams remain the best idea, the best way. The information that I will address ahead comes from the book Environment, 5th edition, written by Peter Haven from Missouri Botanical Garden and Linda Berg from St. Petersburg College. The chapter states that dams help to regulate water supply, storing water, producing times when precipitation is plentiful for use during dry periods. Dams confine water in reservoirs, from which the flow is regulated. Most dams have a system to supply municipal and industrial water to several major urban areas. Dams have other benefits, including the generation of energy or electricity. On the other hand, many people, however, feel some inconvenience in the dams. The dams can alter ecosystems, both, as you can see, above and below the dam. Heavy deposition of sediment occurs in the reservoir behind the dam, and the water that passes over or through the dam does not have its normal sediment flows. As a result, the river floor downstream of the dam is scored. You mean scored? Producing a deep cut channel, which is poor habitat for aquatic organisms. Before my conclusion, I want to know from international students if you have dams in your country. Would you please raise your hands if in this case it's positive? That's great. I do agree with this idea too, even though some environmentalists disagree. But I think it's the best way to provide clean drinking water for populations. After that, it can be concluded in general that we always have the pros and cons aspect for those who are made by the man. From my point of view, the only way that we have to protect the ecosystem and guarantee the sustainability water use is change our behavior, using water resource in order to ensure its availability for future generations. If you have any questions about it, let me know after our presentation, because my time is almost over. The next presentation will be a water ecosystem by our classmate Richard Paris.